Hello everyone. So today let us talk about battery. Now in case you are using Linux and especially if you're using Linux on a laptop, then you might want to know a bit more about your battery. Now of course if you are using, let us say, Fedora or Ubuntu, then most likely you will have a desktop manager like maybe KDE or Genome. And when you are using these desktop managers, you would get something like a toolbar on top where you can, most likely you will have like some battery percentage indicator. For example, right now, this is my toolbar, which is a custom toolbar because when you install Arch Linux, like blank Arch Linux without any desktop manager, you will not, of course, get anything. You have to install display manager, and right now I'm using DWM. And when you're using DWM, your taskbar, your status bar will not have anything. You have to basically write a script to display something here. So right now I'm displaying here my battery percentage, which is 99%, and this is something that you can do with the help of a simple script. So I'm using this script called xset_root. And what this script is doing, it is basically using this basically different things which I'm displaying, of course, which I'm basically fetching from my from my file system. Basically in Linux, everything is a text file, so you can always fetch your current brightness level, your power, like the battery status right now, and if you're using MPD, then you can also fetch the current song which is playing. You can also display current date and so on. Now the thing is, when it comes to battery, and that is what I want to talk about in this video. So I use, of course, different things when it comes to battery. You can of course use a simple utility like TLP. So if you install TLP, you can actually run this command like tlp-stat, and it will give you, so the command is basically tlp-stat, and it will basically fetch things from your battery. Basically there is a file called, there is a folder called power_supply where you have the battery information, right? So you can always fetch your cycle count, your current status, which is right now full. But of course, if your battery is discharging, it will say discharging. And sometimes you might see the status which is displaying as, let us say, not charging, but your charger is connected. So this can be a bit confusing, but there is something called as a threshold, like charge control start threshold, charge control end threshold. So you can see these values here, and using this tlp-stat or this I think you can take a look at the TLP man page, and you can also like do things on your battery. I think you can also recalibrate it, so it will basically discharge your battery, and it will start charging it again. And I don't really know exactly what recalibration of a battery is, but if you want to do those things, I believe this utility can do it. But for me, I was mainly interested in fetching this information in just one go. For example, usually even in my script, what I'm doing here is I'm basically looking at this file called so you have to basically go to sys class power supply, and depending upon number of batteries you may have, for example, right now I have just one battery. You can see the status of your current like what is the status of your current battery? Is it charging, not charging? Is it full, or is it 80%? So it will tell you, it will basically tell you the status. And you can also check other things like maybe if you want to check the charge start threshold or charge end threshold. So you have different files where you can look for this, but this command tlp-stat-b will basically give you everything in just one go, and it is sometimes very convenient. And I thought I'll probably share it with all of you because in case you're struggling with your battery, in case you are not sure whether your battery is charging or not, or when it will charge. For example, right now my start threshold is 96%. So this is something that is always, I think, I believe you can also modify it using this command. I never really modified it, but I think when your battery is getting a bit old, then you might need to look at these things a bit more regularly than usual. But for me, because I'm able to see everything in just one go, it is very convenient. And I thought I'll probably share it with all of you that there is something called as TLP utility, which I believe you can install from the repository using Pacman. So that is it. That is it for today, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new. Thank you very much. Bye bye.